Hey guys, welcome back to the Rebuild. This is season 2, and to start the season, we are rated an 84 overall, with our strength being on defense. And there's a good chance that this could be Dylan Mahomes' last season, and we owe it all to, try winning it, try making a run somehow. This will be the schedule for this season. Wyoming week 1 on the road. Then we have Delaware. Then our rivalry with Colorado. Then Rutgers. Yeah, then a rivalry to end the season. So I'm going to send them to week 1. Alright, we're here in week 1 against Wyoming. And let's see how this goes. And we start out with a win. Just how we like it, and we are now ranked, which is a good look, 45-7, and we dominated, which is what you like to see. And from a true freshman, 70 yards, no drops. I really like seeing that. Tight end that we brought in scored a touchdown. It's looking good, and we had 2 picks. So I'm gonna go to the next week, and we'll see how we do. So looking at our top 5 so far. We're top 5 for Elihu Nwargori. And so we're just going to get him on a visit as soon as possible next week against Colorado. Rivalry week. And we'll see if we can bring him in. And another dominant, 45 points. Defense looks good. And Mahomes, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick again. And it looks like he went up in overall. He was at 89, now he's at 90. And I'll be back next week, and we'll see if we can bring in the receiver. Alright, we're back. We beat Colorado by 7. The receiver did not commit, but he should next week. And we'll take a look at the stats since it was a rivalry one. We ended up going... Alright, so I was going to show you guys the stats because we did beat Colorado 28-21, but it's not showing up on the team schedule. It shows that we're 2-0, but as you see, we're 3-0, and we end up moving up to 21. And now we're playing Rutgers, and let's see if we could get a win this week. And we're back, and we got the commitment. Beating Rutgers, heading into a bye week, which is really good to start conference play. And as you see, we won 49-17. And yeah, it was 28-20 for the Colorado game. And we could take a look at both of these just really quick. Mahomes, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 3 games in a row. This one looks like he might have more. And no, he had less. But you like to see 371 yards. And the rushing game looks way better than last season. Oh, but we have an injury, and we could take a look at that. So we're looking at the injury report, and it's not looking good right now. Dylan comes back next week, which is good, I guess. This one's going to hurt. We'll see if we could get him back soon before a big game. Emmett Johnson, that one's going to be really tough. But next week we have Oregon and Ohio State coming out. Indiana, all the ranked games. We're going to be missing our top running back. Let's see how it goes. And we signed a 4-star defensive tackle, Kenya, from Colorado. Yep, 6'5", 285. And he looks pretty good. Power moves, decent. Finesse moves. And, yeah. That's a pretty good start for the recruiting class. And we'll see if we could get the win against Oregon. They have lost 1 last week. So, let's see if we could make them go on a losing streak. So, we're back in week 7. We got blown out by Oregon. It was not good. Hopefully, this week goes better. We're still ranked 20th, so as long as we continue to get back on track, we could possibly make the playoffs. Adrian Shore has committed, 4-star edge. And we end up winning this week. And we move up to 16 in a big matchup against Ohio State with some top recruits coming. We brought in a recruit, Oscar Escobar. Getting knocked out on 3 does not look good. And we lost. Good news is we're still ranked and we have a big matchup this week. So let's see how this one goes. We ended up beating Indiana, moving up to 18. And the rest of the schedule should be easier than this stretch right here. So let's see if we could win out and make the playoffs. We can take a look at the score. 21-8 against Indiana. Really good defense right there. The Ohio State game we lost by 18, so it was not as bad as the Oregon game was. And recruiting has gone okay so far. We can take a look to see where we're at. We're 56th. It's going to get better. And let's see if we can win out the rest of the season. Bad news on the injury report. Isaiah Hunter is going to be out for a couple of weeks. And our backup running back is out. Good news is our starting running back is back. And he's averaging 5.8, which has been really good so far. Hunter, that one's going to hurt. Shimbo has done really well to start the season. Let's see if he could take a big step to end his freshman season. We are back with a new signing. 4-star Carlos Garcia has joined our class. And it looks like we're an 86 overall now, showing that we've been improving throughout the season. And yeah, the offense has gone up. And we end up winning, moving us to number 16. And we're back with the signing. Center Warren Tant, 4-star. 4-star linebacker Greg Body, and 3-star tight end Gerald. And we had a lot of visits this week, so hopefully that means we got a win. And we are now up to number 13. And let's see what the score was for that game. We dominated 34-7, and Raiola 2 touchdowns, and Shembo with a touchdown as well. It's looking really well. And let's see if we could get a win against Maryland. Looks like we have ended up beating Maryland, moving us to 9-2, number 9 in the nation. And this is a must-win, or we will miss out on the playoffs. Iowa is 7-4. Damn, this game was a shootout, especially the fourth quarter. Mahomes with 5 touchdowns, which Shembo with 2 touchdowns. And I think we do get our receiver back this week. Let's see. And Hunter will be coming back this week, which is going to help us a lot. And let's see if we can make the college playoffs. We got a 3-star kicker. We brought in a 4-star quarterback from Colorado. And we have won. And we're staying number 9. So I think that should be good enough to get us into the playoffs. And it looks like we are going against Texas. Arch Manning versus Mahomes. I was taking a look at the stats on the season. And we had a very good offense. 34.6 per game. And 437 yards. And it's about the same as last season, I believe. But the big step was our defense. 4th in the Big Ten and 3rd in yardage. Bringing in Clark Lee, I think, really helped this team. Mahomes, 29 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 92 overall. So he most likely is headed towards the draft. Johnson did really well despite missing a lot of games. And let's see. Church did pretty well. Brommer, we brought him in for a reason. Hunter didn't score as much, but he still had 603 yards, and Shembo is going to be really good for this team going forward. And defensively, sacks could be better, but we have a bunch of edge rushers coming up. And we didn't force that many turnovers, but Ben Griffin, our true freshman, led the team. He had 56 tackles. Really good. He's going to be a bright spot for this team going forward. We're back with another signing, 3-star Mike linebacker, Marshall. We missed that one too. That's alright. We already signed those positions. They would just been depth for us. Heisman winner. We're back in the next week, and we brought in 3-star strong safety and 3-star right guard. And recruiting's looking pretty good so far. Last time I checked, we were ranked 22, so we should be higher right now. Hopefully top 20. 1,800 yards, 8 touchdowns. We need someone like him. And we will be playing Alabama in the first round. This was 5 years ago. I might be a little nervous. Alabama, they were 11-2. They probably are the favorite, but I think we have a chance to upset them. And if we take a look at the bracket, we would have Clemson next, then Miami or Texas. Taking a look at early signing day, our class so far is ranked 17th. Hopefully transfers do want to come this season. And let's see if we can pull off the upset against Alabama. On the road is going to be tough, but Alabama is beatable. Look, this team's ready for this. No matter what happens, Raiola will be one of the greatest quarterbacks from Nebraska. Probably the greatest. And this is a legacy game for him, where you put the points on the board first, putting pressure on them. We're up 10-0. Defense is looking really good right now. Clark Lee deserves another head coaching opportunity. 17-0. Let's 24-0 at the half. 24-7 in the third. So we can get 27-7. Come on, we're not going to blow this lead. Alabama scores. They are going for it. And it looks like we will come out with the win. 27-14. 3 touchdowns, as we've seen like every game so far this season for Raiola. And Brahmer. That's why he wanted to come here and play with Mahomes. Shambo 73. Hunter. They locked him up. Career passing touchdowns belongs to Mahomes now. Alright, so we're back now for week 2 of the playoffs for the Orange Bowl. Good news, it's in Hard Rock Stadium, no more playing on the road. So it gives us as close as a chance as we got to beating number 1 seed Clemson. Alright, we're back for kickoff. And defense is up. Clemson scores early, but we entered right back. Clemson scores. We score. Let's keep it within 1 score by halftime. And we actually go up. Defense is on the field. They took the lead before half, 21-17. Alright, we're only down by a touchdown. 3rd down. Red zone. Let's get some points. 3rd down. And we scored. 24-24. Defense needs to stop. They're punting the ball. We have a chance to win it. End of the game. 3rd down. Kicking the field goal with 51 seconds left. Did we miss it? We need to stop right here. Overtime. They scored. We scored. Come on. We needed this conversion. Oh no. We needed the defense today. We had a chance to win it at the end of the 4th, so no one to blame but ourselves. Let's take a look at the stats. We did not force a turnover. 3-1 again. Running game, non-existent. I don't know why he didn't get more. He got injured. Brahmer, really great way to finish his college career. Hunter did better than last week. Shembo. Defense. No pressure on the quarterback. Get a turnover. Mahomes, most likely gone. If so, it's the best quarterback in Nebraska history. And let's take a look at the end of season stats. 35-7. Similar to last year, turnovers are a little bit higher. Johnson did really well for missing some time. Receiving, I like that spread across the board, but no 1,000-yard receiver, and Hunter has barely scored. Shembo's going to be really good for us. 79 overall. And so we know not a lot of pressure so far. I don't think we got any picks in the playoffs. Kicking was decent. And punting is what is. I'm happy to see that both coordinators will be returning. Clark Lee did go down after that last game. He was a B-. Yeah. Defense was improved all season though. It was just one bad game at the end. And let's see who the national champions are. 2026 champions, Ohio State, 31-28. Would have been a great game to see. Tanner, damn, our receiving class is going to be really good. I like to see that we had 3 freshmen. Shows that the future is bright. Take a look at the Big Ten. Tanner's going to be really good. Ben's going to be good. And first team, Ben Brahmer. Made a freshman. Make the first team. And that's it for that. Let's see who's leaving. To me, this is crazy. I can see Raiola entering the draft. Playing time? Why is that such a high risk? Scariest part of the offseason again. Raiola is transferring for playing time. No. I would like to see Hunter come back. I don't think he's ready for the draft, but he's gone. Playing time is crazy. That is insane. A-. Is it because we signed a 4-star quarterback? That is insane. Top 4 guys are leaving. And no one wants to come back. Alright. Strong safety. Bell is back. Our kicker's leaving. Yeah, that's insane, man. Let's see if we can bring in a transfer quarterback, I guess. Back for the draft. Emmett Johnson, round 4. Hunter, round 4. Brahmer, round 4. All these guys deserve to go. The line leaving is going to hurt. I don't think we're in a rebuild mode, but we are retooling, I would say. Let's see if the transfer portal offers anything good. Looks like it does. The great news is a lot of quarterbacks were interested in us. So hopefully we can replace Trader Mahomes with one of these top guys. You guys want to see something crazy? Look at this. Alabama, number 1. Alabama. Everyone that wants to come here, though. Alabama. Alabama. I guess we're going to have to out-recruit Alabama. Let's get it. I'll be back at the end of the transfer and off-season recruiting season. Alright, so we are here at National Signing Day. And let's see where Trader Mahomes went. the worst quarterback in Nebraska history. Can't beat him, join him. Alright. Alright. We'll see how it goes. We will play them. I'll make sure of that. Normal for Price. Star for Breeze. He is a high school gadget player. Normal transfer. Normal. Impact quarterback. 4-star Mason Kelsey. 24th ranked. He's a freshman. He will be our long-term quarterback, I believe. Someone that we could win national with. Bryce Jenkins, impact. Star for our tight end that we brought in, sophomore, so he's going to be here a little bit. Well, he's going to be a junior. Impact for the number 3 quarterback, Dante Morris, so we will have a quarterback competition. Normal for Brands, Impact Harris, normal. We missed out on Sauer. Skaggs, impact. Kumar, impact. Star for Thornhill, which is really good for us. Impact, normal. Impact for a new starting kicker, normal. Star for a Mike linebacker, it's good, normal. Normal for Carlos Garcia. Corner's gonna be rough. Normal. For a 4-star, impact. Normal for our 4-star quarterback. Normal. This is the guy that Mahomes was afraid of. Impact. Star edge, which is good. We need more edge rushers, even though we brought in like 50. I'm going to look at position changes, and then I'll be back with training camp. Another move that we made is we moved Justin from free safety to corner. He had better coverage, and we slid Bates over to do free safety from corner. His coverage was lower, but his tackling was better. And then we just slid Fogg from right tackle to left tackle. And then we moved we moved Game Ward to defensive tackle. So I think the quarterback competition is over after training camp. Moore will be the starter. Running backs looking really good. This team looks very much improved. You'll see Shembo took a big jump. Turch took a big jump, or Turk. Glenn. He did better, or he improved more than I thought he was going to. So we have 3 very good receivers. Tight end, Cure, looks really good. The line, they developed better than I was hoping for. So it's not as bad as looking. Our center will be the incoming freshman. And he wins the right tackle spot against Nick. Left end. Hopefully we get some pressure on the quarterback this year. Look at that power move. 95-78. We have 2 guys right here that are going to get after the quarterback. D tackle looks amazing. Irvin +8. Elite. This looks really good right there. So Griffin didn't develop the way I was hoping he would. So I think I might move him back to free safety for this season and let these 3 go right there. I guess he could maybe play in the slot. Yeah, he could be a slot corner / safety. And yeah, this team looks way better than before. And yeah, let's get to next week. So we just finished encouraging transfers, and then I switched a little bit in the Mountain West, Pac-12, and American. Just continuing to increase the Pac-12, and let's get to the preseason. Alright, before the end of the episode, I just want to go over that we're ranked number 10 coming into the season, and we're an 87 overall. Last year, I think we were an 84 to start the season. Offense is better, defense is greatly improved. And I just want to say, he wanted playing time. That makes sense. Anywho, We don't need fake Mahomes when we have Dante Moore. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll do all this preseason stuff next episode. Like and subscribe. See you.